Hi all, welcome back to Knowledge Base. Today we'll see about how to create navigation controller and how can we navigate from one view controller to another view controller. So I'm just opening Xamarin Studio and I'm just creating a new solution. So I'm choosing iPhone and an empty project, and I'm naming that as and I'm just clicking on OK. So I'm just creating two view controllers. Add new file, and I'm just choosing first view controller and I'm tapping new, and I'm choosing one more new controller. It's second view controller. So I'm just going to first view controller and just I'm inheriting from UI view controller. So I'm just trying to resolve this, and I'm placing view did load. So I'm just going to second view controller and I'm just inheriting from UI view controller, and I'm resolving that, and we'll add even view did load in here as second view controller also. So heading to first view controller, we'll try to add one label so that to just differentiate which one has loaded, and before that we'll just include system.drawing. We'll be using rectangle if, right? So new rectangle if of 10 comma 40 comma I'm placing 300 and 30. So label dot text first view controller, and I'm just adding this controller to view, and I'm even specifying this alignment so that just want to have a proper scenario. So one more thing, I just want to have one more button so that if I click on that I just want to navigate to another screen. So I'm just instantiating a UI button class. So UI button has basically a parameter constructor, so we can specify what is the type of button that I want to choose. Custom means you can specify whatever you want. So button dot set title. Set title can be used to specify the title. So we'll be specifying that title here. Move to next, and what is the type of event that we want to, and what is the state of that button. So I'm specifying UI control state dot normal. So it has multiple states. So application disabled, highlighted, normal, reserved and selected. We'll be using normal. So we'll be discussing in further demos what is actually UI control state dot normal and what is UI control state dot application like that. So we need to set even the frame for button also. So as we specified for the label, so new rectangle if of, So as we given 10 dot and make it 70, and I'll give 240, and we're good to go. And now this dot view dot add of button. Okay, let's check. And before running that, we need to specify the root view controller. Okay, you'll go and specify the root view controller. I'm making it root first view controller. Okay, so for testing sake, we'll just run first, so that we'll see our two controllers are displaying in first view controller. So just trying to load the simulator first. I'll try. So now I'm running my simulator, my example in my simulator. So let's see how it executes. So we specified the root view controller as first view controller, so we need to see that label and button in our landing page, which we which is first view controller. So we can able to see that control, but unfortunately we didn't specify the background color of view. So I'm just specifying background color UI color dot white, and even for set title color will be there. So I'm just specifying UI color dot let's take blue, and what is the control state? Normal. Let's run this. So now we can able to see that first view controller and move to next. So now we'll design second view controller. For that, I'm just taking all these same things, just want to modify. I'll make it second view controller, and let's resolve this. We'll make it move to previous. So we have designed these two view controllers, so we need to specify that navigation controller. For that, we need to go to app delegate, and let's create an object of UI navigation controller. So UI navigation controller basically can be used as a medium for navigating from one view controller to another view controller. It's basically a stack which where all the view controllers will be stored in that. It's like a stack. And I'm just instantiating what is my first view controller that I need to load. So I'm just specifying, and I'm just making this navigation controller as a root view controller. So we are good now. We created a navigation controller. So now we need to navigate from one screen to another screen. So on clicking on this button, I want to go to second view controller. So for that, button dot, I'm just trying to write an event touch-up inside. So I'm trying to write a delegate. This dot navigation controller dot push view controller will be there. So as we talked about, like navigation controller is like a stack where it consists of all the view controllers. So it's like a same terminology where we are just trying to push the view controller, or if you want to come back, we are trying to pop view controller. So I'm just taking push view controller, and I'm calling my second view controller, and sorry, if there is any specific animation that I want to give, we can make it animated equals to true. So now we have even written the event also. So I just want to show that navigation controller in the top. So navigation controller dot navigation bar equals to false. The default will be true, so we are making it false, and I'm just trying to specify a title. So let's see now. I'm just executing this program. So we have specified that navigation controller, and we have even written the push view controller, and we have even specified the title of the page also. So now we can see that as we have specified that navigation controller as a root view controller, so now we can see navigation controller has loaded first, and on top of that we have loaded the first view controller. So now we can see this first view controller as a landing page. So you can see that first view controller title and move to next, even the button. So I'm just tapping on move to next. So you can see we just got the second view controller. So if I click on back, it automatically navigates back to second view controller, sorry, first view controller. So this is how we can navigate from one screen to another screen. Or if you want to have a custom logic to be written for navigating back or navigating to front, we can specify that. So that's how we can work on UI navigation controller. Thanks for watching this video. Just please do post feedback. Thank you so much.